And this week was one full one of news about our area's roads and highways, flooding damage, a much needed repair for a nearly impassable road, and another poor ranking for the Mountain States interstates. 7 News anchor KATHRYN catches us up on last week's top headlines.
For the second week in a row, parts of the Ohio Valley were hit hard by severe storms and flooding. Heavy rain on Wednesday dumped nearly 4 inches of water on some parts of the area. Ohio County was heavily hit in the Elm Grove, Triadelphia, and Peters Run areas. Roads had to be closed as cars couldn't pass through the water or debris, and thousands were left without power. Brooke and Jefferson counties also had several areas left damaged by the severe weather. Speaking of roads, a new trip report ranked West Virginia's interstate system as one of the worst in the country, but it probably won't be for long. The country's interstate system turns 65 years old this year, and the state's Division of Highways says the Mountain States interstates are just about as old. However, the Roads to Prosperity project is addressing many of the problems pointed out in the report, especially with the bridges. As drivers well know, the Northern Panhandle has major projects in the works right now.
The next time this report comes out, if we're on the bottom again, it's because everybody else has brought their game up as well, and I don't think we're going to be on the bottom again.
But with all the bad news about our roadways comes some good. A few weeks ago, we introduced you to Leonard Parsons, who lives on Rhines Ridge Road. He was left with a $3,000 helicopter bill after an ambulance couldn't reach his home in an emergency due to poor road conditions. The oil and gas company responsible for maintaining the road, Tug Hill, saw 7 News' story and decided to do something about it and pay the bill. They also have plans to fix the road after the DOH does the ditching and assessing, which officials tell us just finished this week. In Ohio, after months of lobbying, the state's townships are finally getting their share of the American Rescue Plan relief. Governor DeWine signed House Bill 168, which includes $422 million for non-entitlement units of local governments. That includes the townships.
The state has to be a pass-through for those funds, and that's everybody under 50,000. So cities, villages, and townships, everybody under 50,000 will go through the state. The other larger entities like the counties and the metro cities, they got their allocation directly from Treasury.
In total, these forms of local government in Ohio will share $844 million. The second installment of relief funds will come in about a year. And finally, for some good news, after years of helping the community and withstanding a pandemic, Kathy's House Foundation now has a permanent place to call home in Marshall County. They're ready to create a hospitality house in Glendale within walking distance of WVU Medicine Reynolds Memorial Hospital. It's all in memory of Kathy Criswell Martin. Kathy's House will be open to all families in need. They expect to celebrate a grand opening later on this year. And remember, for the latest headlines anytime, just visit WTRF.com. I'm KATHRYN working for you.